Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a scientist named Dr. Erickson. He worked in the field of advanced technology and artificial intelligence, but despite his high intellectual prowess, he was socially inexperienced and naive. Dr. Erickson spent days and nights in his laboratory, striving to create a robot that could perform all human tasks with high intelligence and precision. One night, while he was working in his lab, he received a message from a large company offering a substantial sum to purchase his research. Excitedly, Dr. Erickson went to meet the company's representatives, unaware that this company was actually a front for a mafia group led by a man named Don Carlos. Don Carlos sought to use Dr. Erickson's technology to bolster his criminal network and execute his nefarious plans. With a cunning smile and deceptive words, Don Carlos convinced Dr. Erickson that collaborating with him would benefit society. Dr. Erickson, with good intentions and ignorance of Don Carlos's true motives, signed the contract. A few weeks passed before Dr. Erickson realized that his inventions had fallen into the hands of a mafia, using them to control the city and influence government agencies. This realization hit him like a harsh slap in the face, and he understood the gravity of this mistake. Feeling guilty and afraid, Dr. Erickson decided to fight back against this mafia group. He secretly worked in his lab at night, developing new versions of his robots that could combat the criminals. He also gathered information about the mafia's activities and provided it to the police. Don Carlos soon realized that Dr. Erickson was working against him. He sent his men after but Dr. Erickson, using his wit and robot, managed to escape several times and thwarted their plans. One night, Don Carlos decided to take matters into his own hands. He, along with a group of armed men, attacked Dr. Erickson's lab. The doctor, prepared for such a day, activated all his robots. A fierce and breathtaking battle ensued. The robots, with high precision and speed, fought against Don Carlos's men, but the sheer number of attackers and their advanced equipment made it a tough fight. At a critical moment, one of Dr. Erickson's robots managed to capture Don Carlos. With their leader captured, his men began to scatter and flee. The police, alerted by Dr. Erickson's information, arrived in time to arrest the remaining mafia members. After this confrontation, Dr. Erickson decided to continue his research in a more careful manner and always think more carefully about his collaborations. He learned a great lesson from this experience and started working on new projects that could help society and people, ensuring they wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. This story is a tale of the intelligence and bravery of a scientist who, despite his mistakes, found the right path and, with determination and effort, rose to fight against evil. After the arrest of Don Carlos and the dismantling of his mafia group, Dr. Erickson became a hero in the city. However, he knew his duty was far from over. He decided to use his knowledge and technology to improve the security and welfare of society. But new challenges lay ahead. Sometime after Don Carlos's capture, Dr. Erickson discovered that a new mafia group named Black Ghost was emerging. This group was far more organized and ruthless than Carlos's and was quickly filling the power vacuum. Black Ghost rapidly expanded its influence in the city and began threatening Dr. Erickson and his achievements. One night, while Dr. Erickson was working in his lab, an unknown hacker breached his systems. The hacker, calling themselves Artemis, sent a message requesting a meeting with Dr. Erickson. Despite the potential dangers, Dr. Erickson agreed and went to the location Artemis had specified. There, Artemis, a young and brilliant hacker, introduced themselves to Dr. Erickson. They revealed that they had been monitoring Black Ghost's activities for a long time and wanted to help Dr. Erickson destroy the group. Needing assistance, Dr. Erickson accepted Artemis's offer, and the two decided to work together to fight Black Ghost. Artemis had a wealth of information about Black Ghost's operations. They showed Dr. Erickson how the group used advanced technologies and complex networks to control information and commit crimes. Combining their technical knowledge and hacking skills, Dr. Erickson and Artemis devised a plan to infiltrate Black Ghost's network. While they were gathering information and planning to take down Black Ghost, Dr. Erickson faced a new challenge. Black Ghost began kidnapping prominent scientists and researchers to use their knowledge to strengthen their network. Dr. Erickson realized they needed to act quickly before he too became a target. One night, Dr. Erickson and Artemis, using the collected information, infiltrated one of Black Ghost's its main bases. The operation was highly dangerous and complex. With the help of advanced robots and cutting-edge technologies, they managed to breach Black Ghost's security systems and gather crucial intelligence. They successfully identified the location of Black Ghost's leader. This leader, a man named Victor, was a technological genius aiming to achieve unimaginable power using scientific advancement. Dr. Erickson and Artemis decided to confront Victor directly and capture him. They meticulously planned and coordinated an assault on Victor's hideout. However, Victor, aware of their intrusion, set a trap for them. Dr. Erickson and Artemis found themselves surrounded by armed guards and combat robots. In a critical moment, Artemis managed to hack one of Victor's defenses systems, opening an escape route for him. After escaping the trap, Dr. Erickson and Artemis returned to their lab and devised a new plan to confront Victor. They realized that the only way to succeed was to unite with other scientists and the city security forces. Using his influence and reputation, Dr. Erickson rallied a group of prominent scientists and police officers to join the cause. The night of the final assault arrived. Dr. Erickson, Artemis, and a team of scientists and security forces attacked Victor's headquarters. A massive and breathtaking battle ensued. While Victor's men and robots fiercely resisted, Dr. Erickson's team, using advanced technology and coordination, managed to penetrate the heart of Victor's stronghold. Finally, Dr. Erickson and Artemis reached Victor's command room. Knowing his defeat was imminent, Victor attempted to blow up the facility to destroy everything. However, Dr. Erickson, with speed and precision, deactivated the explosive systems and captured Victor. With Victor's capture and the dismantling of Black Ghost, the city returned to a semblance of peace. Dr. Erickson and Artemis were hailed as the city's new heroes and received numerous awards. However, they knew that new threats were always lurking and that they must remain vigilant and prepared. Dr. Erickson continued to work on new, more advanced project and learn from his past mistakes. Together with Artemis, they dedicated themselves to building a better and safer world, ensuring that technology was used not as a tool for crime, but to serve humanity and improve everyone's life.